I like it
I
with
don't
hazards.
like the platforms. The platforms are bad.
Yeah, I prefer
Guys,
Battlefield.
you know what? Unova Pokemon League, better PS2. Unova Pokemon League is where it's at. PS2 sucks.
Small Battlefield is also, I like that man.
Small Battlefield's okay, but I'm not a PS2 fan. So J-Dash just won his set. What's the set count? Oh, that's close.
Close set.
We got a lot of close sets today. Last hit again.
Something's in his mouth.
Why is my mic just randomly?
I was watching it. It was like just going to yellow
I'm
for no
holding
reason.
my mic away from you, so I probably turned.
Weird.
I don't know. It's really weird. My mic kind of sucks.
What if I cover your mic with my hand so the sound doesn't reach it?
You can literally see it's picking up sound right now with nothing.
Maybe we should turn it off. Because it peaked when you did nothing.
What a great mic. I'm gonna hold it like this now. Maybe it won't peak.
Hopefully.
It's not around my head. So I don't know why it's so sensitive. These mics are very sensitive, guys.
You need to treat him right.
Oh my god, gamer? Did I just hear gamers? Did I hear gaming?
They are gaming out here.
We're not gaming right now, but you know. Only even game between Beef and MxC. Historically, Beef has had the head-to-head record against MxC. I don't know. I think MxC is like beaten Beef once in a set. Beef traditionally does very well in the min-min, so. The edge guard.
If it's
Oh
on,
my goodness, I think that was it. Early kill from, yeah, pretty early kill from Beef. Predicting a Beef W. Looks like also, I think this means that if wins his match against Lannon, MxC will be the last chance qualifier winner. But if Truist loses, then that means Truist and Shawarma will be, or if MxC decides not to go and Truist loses, then it would be a Truist Shawarma tie, which would be unexpected. People did not, they were saying Milf Lover, see, but Truist,
I wish. What did Milf Lover play?
yeah.
What did he do?
He went to MxC like round 2, lost because against Mal. It's not the best matchup. I think he went against someone else who was really good. Brilliant losers as well. Kind of rough for him, you know. Typically, Milf Lover, he gets around like.
And he goes crazy
these
sometimes.
These arrows from. Insane.
I think a lot of percent, but can he, use it?
If he plays this matchup again. Beef in game 1.
It's game over for you.
So cool. I would not call Pitt cool, but I do think Beef is playing. I do like watching good play, but I would not call Pitt in general.
Isn't Pitt like Kid Icarus or something like that?
Kid Icarus, yeah.
Kid Icarus? That's a pretty cool name.
Yeah, but he's not named Kid Icarus. He's named Pitt, a literate child. I have no support for illiterate children, Bray.
Is that what it stands for? IT is illiterate child?
No, that's not even right. Okay.
Puny illiterate child.
It's when he gets star KO'd, he's. I'd never.
Wait, really? He actually says that?
Yeah, Pitt, whenever he gets star KO'd, he'll, in the background, he'll just yell, I never. That's it.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's a reference to in the games, since he's like Angel, so.
Why would he know how to read?
Yeah, so he doesn't know how to read. Pitt is named like that because he fell in a lot of pits when smaller. Interesting. I've never played Kid Icarus, nor do I care to.
Either smart feller or other thing.
No, you can't do it. Very 80s platformer guy. I played like the original Kid Icarus, but I never learned behind it.
Does he have a sword?
Kid Icarus Uprising is the one where like they're from. Kid's just originally like from. Interesting fact: Sakurai also made Kid Icarus Uprising, so Pit is another Sakurai character.
Perfect.
Is Kid Icarus in the 80s? I was right. No, actually it probably was 80s.
Interesting for an angel to be named Icarus. Wouldn't that be bad luck?
Beef, these arrows from Beef, insane.
Ooh. 002 stocks.
Classic.
Absolutely. Unless they weren't at 0-0 and I misread that. They're at hold at 13. Oh. We should every single time there's a hit, we should update the percents. Just saying.
The game does that for us.
Oh, right. What if they can't read? What if Pit is watching from above? Why would you not be able to read numbers?
There's a lot going on here that's flying over my head, so heat commentary right now, all I gotta say.
Absolutely. The real question is, are Pit's wings made of wax or feathers?
Sure feathers, but I'm not sure.
I like that one Iron Maiden song about Icarus.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a great song.
I'm sure it probably is, or maybe it's not. I'm not. Again, I don't know. So.
I always. Man, and I'd be so embarrassed if I got the band wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's Iron Maiden.
I have zero.
Called Flight of Icarus.
Nope.
Oh, it's really good.
I mean, that's related to the famous tale of Daedalus and Icarus. Or Daedalus and Icarus. Here, so, don't fly too close to the sun. That's where that comes from.
Yeah.
Some mythology for you folks.
Absolutely.
We need some education here in our Smash Brothers.
Absolutely.
It'd be really funny if another one of these cut clip.
And we're just like talking about Sisyphus or something. Like,
yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like our comment. Way not important. Sometimes.
like the history behind people's names. I thought that tune sound was from the game.
That's correct. Let's go. Iron Maiden was correct.
Oh, good. They're a pretty good band.
I don't listen to. I listen to a lot of classic rock. Is that classic rock? It is.
Like pretty close to. I mean, I don't think it's that dissimilar from classic rock.
Yeah, I mainly listen to like Led Zeppelin. Dark of the Dawn.
Oh yeah.
I remember Pit can't even fly on his own. I believe that's also correct.
So he's like simping
Just
for
like-
Palutena?
But like Palutena's like his mom. Good
Oh.
relationship. It's kind of I think he was talking about the feather versus wild.
Maybe.
I think if Palutena mains used the lore of Kid Icarus, they would sweep the matchup. That is the thing that Sakurai said. He was like, the only people who could survive the Gleam attack in the original thing were Bayonetta, Palutena, and Kirby. Because they're canonically the strongest or something. So, I mean, Palutena is literally a god, so. Oh, Beef. Brought that back.
Beef broth. That bag.
I mean, if your character is literally a god, then I feel like they're not losing mostly.
Absolutely. Isn't Sephiroth an angel?
Isn't like angel,
Like a
dark
fallen angel?
Yeah,
Like
fallen angel.
like that guy.
It's like the final
Like
boss
Lucifer.
of Final Fantasy VII or something. Lucifer is a fallen angel. You get your Bible mythos correctly.
Did he get a sword when he went to hell, or was that only Sephiroth?
It was more so he just like he wasn't in with the click. He wasn't in with Heaven's click.
Otherisms
Yeah.
in the Bible. Who would believe that? Anyway,
Bible bits. It's really-
Bibble, holy
How many
Bibble.
people do you think I'm pissing off things?
I don't know.
Probably Anna Mao.
We should
I doubt
probably
they're
stop.
watching this stream.
I mean, respect everybody.
You should read the Bible.
Yeah, did you get one of those mini Bibles when people were handing them out?
I did. I pretty sure my roommate burned it or something.
Really?
Probably just as a joke. I'm pretty sure I threw mine out. I didn't really care for it.
Yeah, I mean, I have like 2 full-size Bibles at home. So
I do
why would I
remember
want a
someone in my
small one?
dorm making a joint out of it. So
Some people think that's Bible canonical, but I would disagree.
I don't
think
know
that's
about
true.
that. Do you think Jesus blazed up, guys?
Well, some people do.
Okay,
They said he
this is
thought it was a
important. Do you
hippie or
think
something.
Jesus blazed up? Was hemp around back in the day? In Jesus' time?
Where is that from? It's in the Middle East, and he could have, right? Because he just hung around
What
the
if
Holy Land,
Jesus
right?
was just blazed up constantly? No, what if that was it?
Where's marijuana from?
Well, it's from hemp.
Where is hemp from? Or from where is hemp?
There is hemp.
Central Asia. So I don't think so.
Well, I mean, like.
I mean, that was the
what
time of
defines
the
a
Roman.
Central Asia?
That was time of Central Asia. That's like.
Then how did marijuana make its way here? Like, what time did marijuana reach the Middle East?
It's a really good question.
Do you think they had the marijuana trade around back then?
Maybe.
Do you think that was like one of the like spice trade and the marijuana trade? MxC.
Maybe.
Does beef bring this back? Hush, MxC. Pickens.
A quick
Image.
quickening.
I don't know. I feel something in my heart of hearts tells me that Jesus smoked.
I think it would be funny if he did.
I do think it would be very funny if he did.
When?
I think this stream is probably blasphemous at this point, right? Like,
No, I don't think so. You're not. I think so.
I feel like a pastor would definitely not be a big fan of this at this point. You've taken the
We need to
stock.
be-
Can you bring it back?
We're not being disrespectful. We're just asking questions.
I feel like saying blazed up is probably slightly disrespectful. I agree. I don't think I'm being
From
disrespectful.
eastern Tibet. Oh, that's pretty close, actually. It was definitely around. It was in ancient Egypt, so
That's true. If it was
Which-
in ancient Egypt,
which predates the Roman Empire, which
and,
famously
like,
crucified
didn't in the
Jesus.
Bible Jesus
so
go to like Egypt or something? Moses went to Egypt.
Moses was
He
from
parted
Egypt.
the Red Sea or something.
Hmm.
So, what if Moses brought weed with him?
Absolutely, to the Holy Land. He was like, this cool thing is right here.
All I'm saying is it's possible that in the Bible Jesus was smoked up.
It is possible, but I think if it's a sin, then he didn't do it, because he didn't sin, right? Officially.
Is it a sin? is
Well, that's the
smoking
real
weed
question.
a
We
sin?
should. Do you think we should? Do you think the
Look
Pope's
up the
awake?
look up the 10 Commandments right now and see if smoking marijuana counts as a sin.
I don't think it does.
Guys in chat, is smoking marijuana a sin? Would Jesus hate me if I smoked marijuana?
I think a lot of people would say yes.
Is Jesus pro weed or anti weed? What if the weed was around but he was really against it?
I mean-
Beef, bring it back. Beef could still win this.
Could, but it's not looking.
Oh?
Oh,
My friend was DMing me. Pitt is actually Pythagoras. I don't.
But that
makes
doesn't-
no sense.
Also,
whatsoever.
that's not how you spelled that. That's phi,
like a bro can't
Pythagoras.
even read. No way.
like
What,
phi.
what is it? Is actually Pythagoras? I don't.
That's not
understand.
Pythagoras. That's ph.
I think they just misspelled it, but I'm really confused right now. I don't understand what does actually Pythagoras. Just like the mathematician, like the
The
Greek
famous
mathematician.
triangle guy.
The Greek mathematician was actually an angel child.
You know they killed the guy named Sis or something like that.
Hippocrates.
Hippocrates.
I think no. I think
No,
you're thinking Socrates. He was poisoned
Was-
by
No. I'm thinking of
the math guy.
like
That's
hyposis
insane.
or something
Your
like
friend
that.
is wrong.
Absolutely. I'm now googling who they killed for the triangle thing.
Propaganda. Important question. Do you think Jesus was phased up?
You're
Yeah,
hell
we
yeah
have-
from propaganda.
Jesus drank wine in moderation. Doubt weed was around at the time, though.
No, it was.
I don't know.
The ancient
propaganda
Egyptians
said
had
it.
weed.
Propaganda said he was. Doubt weed. Harold looked it up, and ancient Egyptians had weed, so
While
there is
the
a possibility. Jesus drank wine in moderation, so like, there's the possibility, though. I'm not. All I'm saying is that I can't be called blasphemous for saying Jesus might have been
Hemp,
phased up.
fabrics, and ropes have been found at ancient sites all over the world, from China to Persia. Egypt is no exception. So
What about
hemp was
what about
around.
in Israel? Look at it. Was hemp around in Israel? Persia was Iran.
Yeah,
Persia's Iran.
but the Persian Empire reached Israel. So,
Anyways, I don't think weed is a sin as long as you're not harming anyone else. How would you harm someone with weed? That's a bit.
well, if they didn't want to take it,
I guess, yeah.
or you like, yeah, you can. But
So in
like,
other words, if I smoke up in my church, then
I'm gonna Google the 10 Commandments right now.
I think they would get mad at me for different reasons.
10 Commandments. Vintage 10 Commandment set. No, I don't want
I
that.
don't think weed is supported by the Catholic Church, but I also don't think it's a sin, so...
Start reading. No other God, no idols. Don't take the Lord's name in vain. Keep the Sabbath day holy. Honor your father and mother.
So I can't smoke up on Saturday, okay.
No murder, no adultery, no stealing,
Okay,
no false witnessing,
that seems pretty reasonable.
and no coveting.
No coveting. So as long as I'm not doing it on a Saturday/Sunday, then I'm good.
Yeah.
Is this Sabbath is Saturday, right?
Seventh-day Adventists believe that. I think the Catholic Church thinks it's on Sunday.
I thought, but like in
I don't know.
I forget.
I think that's actually a point of controversy.
Point of contention. I see. Does anyone in the chat know what the Sabbath is, or is that like another? I mean, yeah, most drugs make people violent, so the church just puts it all together, including
They-
medicine stuff.
Days
I'm
of
saying
Sa-
this is a person who's never smoked
Saturday.
weed, but I don't know about weed making people violent. That seems a bit much.
So in Christianity, the Sabbath
A lot
is
of
Sunday.
Protestants are against anything that changes your bodily control. Some would argue that you can drink alcohol without getting drunk, but can't really smoke without getting high. So, okay, that makes sense. From a Protestant perspective, so it's like bodily control, you being in control of your body, temple, etc.
I think Calvinists would just say it was going to happen anyway.
Good point. Well, like, what's the Catholic Church? I'm an Irish lad. I don't really care about the Protestants. In fact, I really am not a big fan of them. So,
It's funny. My
not
family's
to be
from
rude if you're a
Sicily, so-
Protestant. That was a joke. I genuinely do not care what religion you are. That was a joke. I don't want to be canceled over making jokes about
It's funny.
the Protestant, not Protestant.
I think Virginia. That should be.
I don't know. Most people from where I was from were Catholic, so I'm north of Philly.
That makes sense.
On the set. So it looks
Darn.
like it's MxC is getting the last chance qualifier spot then. MxC wins the last chance qualifier. If he doesn't want to go, then it's tied between Shawarma and Truist.
They should coin for rock paper scissors or play a set.
Well, that's if MxC doesn't. Anesthesia isn't really criticized, so I don't think it. So I think it's inconsistent. That makes sense. But maybe anesthesia is like they consider that a medicine. Like maybe it's like forcing you asleep. Is that like bodily control? I guess you could say the same.
Well, if you could just take a really hard nap, then I think it would be.
Is
the same,
anesthesia
right?
just making you take a hard nap?
Only God we should believe in is Palutena.
I don't believe in that. We were talking about if Jesus was blazed out.
And one of the points of contention is since
Did he smoke weed? Yeah, that's what we were saying. It was. We looked at. It was available.
It's
Absolutely. Okay. Jay High was like talking. We were also talking about is smoking weed a sin, and then
We
like
would be able to infinite nair our problems if we're faithful.
MxC's recoveries say have been incredible. I agree. MxC's been kind of doing a great job, kind of kunking it up, you know.
Absolutely.
So,
And the edge guarding's been.
but I'm a big religious talk there for a bit.
Yeah, we really got into that.
I got really into talking about Jesus. We're big fans of Jesus here on the stream.
Amen.
We're big fans of the J-Man. I've never seen a top min play that well in disadvantage specifically.
Killed that.
Roast
Ooh.
Beef takes the set. Beef is just really good at
Absolutely.
MxC is also incredibly
So this
good. I
means
think
Beef is
just as
going
good.
to finals. Or grand finals.
Yep, Beef is going to grand
So
finals.
the next
We got